Okay, so now coming to let's come to so just you open your browser and go to overleaf.com. So this is the URL. So where we need to create our account overleaf.com. So in this overleaf.com, so first we can create with your Gmail account, or so or you can create with our Vardhaman mail also. Okay, so that we can do, or so here if you come to the bottom, so there is an option called login through your institution. So login with your institution is nothing but with your Vardhaman mail. Okay, so better you go with the Vardhaman mail ID, or you just log in with your Google account also. It's not a matters. Okay, so Google is okay for, or Vardhaman is also okay. Okay, so if you want to log in with or create account with Vardhaman, so just come here and you just click with register. Okay, so just you can type your mail and password, register, so then it can account will be created. So some link will be going will be sent to your the respective mail. So from that you have to activate. Okay, so some activation link will be sent to your respective mail. So whatever the mail you are giving here, so then you have to activate it. Then you can directly log in. Okay, or if you want to log in with the Gmail, you just in the initial in the home page itself log in with the Google account that can create and log in. So I have already my account, so I'm logging with my Gmail account. Okay, so this is the thesis report, the first one, VCH BTech project report. This is the template what your head of the department already shared with you. Okay, so once you log in, just you go to the new project. Okay, so go to the new project, click on it and upload project. Okay, just click on it and upload the project. And if you upload the project, so select a .gif file will come. So this option, so we select this selected .gif file. So already the head of the departments are shared this LaTeX template in the form of .gif. Okay, so that so keep it ready, the template, keep it ready. So then you just select a dot here and browse wherever it is available. Okay, wherever it is. So my account, it is already already loaded. Okay, so so when you are doing first time, select .gif file and select wherever it is available on the desktop or download or somewhere else. Select it and open it. Select it and open it. Okay, so then automatically it will be loaded. So I will show you once how to do this. For example, this is okay. So now let's see. So new project, upload project, select .gif file, and this is the project template what head of the department shared. Okay, so now select Overleaf projects, open. Now it is uploading, completed. So directly it will guide you to okay, so you'll come like this. So when you just add the .gif file, if you just add .gif, and we will be that file will be loaded, and like this. So this is our so VCH BTech project report. This is our right now what we are going to work. Okay, so just click on it. Just click on that report. So this report mainly there are the 4 parts. So 4 ways of 4 types of the things. The first one is how to write the text or how to copy the text. copy pasting the text. So normal text, like, some paragraph. So the plain paragraph, like, so see what you see here. So the prime objective of Vardhaman College is to update and modernize the quality of professional, some plain text, plain, paragraph. How to copy paste in the LaTeX, that is the first we will see. Then second one, how to insert image. How to insert image. So in the thesis report, so you might have some flow charts or some circuit diagrams or some other block diagrams or something. Okay, so that we are going to see. So how to insert one image. How to insert one image in the LaTeX. That's the second one. And third one is how to write a equation, mathematical equation. Mathematical equation, that is the third. The equations there are, suppose if you go to some EC students are triple, okay, so probably some mechanical civil also. So there are some mathematical equations will be there, like so many, some integrations or differentiations or some other. Okay, so that how to write the equations, that we'll see in the third point. And fourth point is creation of tables. Generally, these tables will use at the end of the thesis report to showcase our results. To showcase, suppose comparison tables or some in the literature also, some comparison for the literatures. So there will be some kind of tables, how to insert, how to create a table and how to insert that table in the LaTeX. Okay, and the next fifth one also there, so citations. Citations means, so in general, if you look at some basic papers, the research papers, something is explained as shown in the figure, so and so number, like figure 5 or 6 or 7, they are shown in the table number 1.1, right? So something like that. Or in, if you see some, this one, what we say, thesis, research article, they will do some citations in brackets, in square brackets they will keep some 1 2 3, some, that the 1 2 3 is nothing but that is a reference number. Okay, so references. So how to cite the references, how to cite the image, how to cite the table. So this all comes under the citations. Okay, so this LaTeX, so we can do in broadly 5 areas. So one is copy pasting the text, copy pasting the plain text without having any equations, without having any quotations, nothing, plain text. Second point is how to insert image. That image, it could be circuit, that could be flowchart, that could be block diagram, whatever. How to insert image. And third one is how to write equations. And fourth one is how to prepare table in LaTeX. And the fifth one is how to cite. Citations, like that could be reference papers, or that could be image, figures or tables or whatever citations we'll see. Okay, so before starting this the point, first I would like to tell you one point. All of you, very beginning of your uploading that document, whatever the dodge file into the Overleaf account, just to go to just to go to this bona fide certificate, just bona fide, there is some little change. Okay, bona fide certificate. So all of you, this is mandatory to everyone. So please, so in your already the document which you shared already, so there is some percentage symbol here and here also. There is some percentage symbol and here and here. Okay, so see, project Viva was held on and some space is there, and so this is the default. So when we share the document, now I request all of you to remove the percentage symbol here and here. Percentage symbol here and here. That is the one change that everyone should do in our LaTeX file. So bonafide.text, go to the bonafide.text, come down. So there is a project Viva held on and some code is there. In before this project, there is some percentage symbol. You remove that percentage symbol, and here and the 2 places examiner. Okay, 2 places you have to. So whenever you remove this, you will get this certificate like this. So at the end, you the from Viva will be conducted for your major project, and examiner will come from outside. he has to sign and you have to write the date on here. So for that reason, so these two should be printed on the certificate. If you that percentage symbol is there some here and here, if you forget to remove this and if you run it, so now see the certificate. So only the signature of the supervisor and signature of the HOD, and there is no the last statement like project Viva was held on and the examiner. So those two lines should come in the certificate. So for that, so please remove this percentage symbol here and here, only two places. So you keep it percentage symbol in the internal examiner, keep it, so we don't require that internal examiner signature. So we required to write the date of project Viva was held on so and so, and we required to take the signature of the examiner. So for that reason, for these two places there is some percentage symbol. Please remove that percentage symbol. The very first, so whenever you upload that .g file into the LaTeX, okay, so that Overleaf, so very first you just go to the bonafide.txt and you just remove these percentage symbols. That is very important. The first step that you do it, otherwise you will forget the later. Okay, okay. Now, so now I'm going to tell you start the actual session. Okay, so first we should start from this. So there are some many folders called chapters, pictures, abbreviations, abstract, acknowledgement, bona fide, main text, main, and there are main.lof, main.lot, main.pdf, and so on. Okay, finally reference. So there are multiple, and the title page also. Okay, so title page, these are the main folders what we have. So we should start from main.txt first. Main means this is the summary of all the thesis. So it consists of all the connections, like what are the packages that we need to use. So all packages are already incorporated. You need not to add any other package, all are added. Okay, you forget about the packages, what the packages will be used. Okay, so all mandatory packages are added, so you need not to worry about the packages. Okay, now come down. So here there is a line called title of the thesis. Title of the thesis. So the title of the thesis will be replicated at the title page, the first page, very first page of the thesis, title of the pages, and then certificate. In the certificate also, this is certified that the project title of the thesis is carried out by student number or student 1, student 2, student 3, something like. Okay, and here and this project, so it will be replicated in two places, that is one certificate, one title page. Okay, you need not to edit in the two places. You need not to edit two places, just to go to the main.txt. If you edit your title here, wherever the title of the thesis is required in the throughout the thesis, that will be automatically updated. I will show you. Let's say Vardhaman College of Engineering. Okay, I just type Vardhaman College of Engineering. Okay, so this is the compiler. So whatever the change you are done, you just compile. Okay, so it will show that your changes. Now go to the title page. Vardhaman College of Engineering is there, right? In the title page, and coming to the certificate, submit. See the certificate. This is to certify that the project title Vardhaman College of Engineering is carried out by. So two places it is automatically replicating. Like that, the code is written. Okay, so that's the reason. So you just go to the main.txt first. So you change the whatever the requirements, like title or supervisor name, head of the department name, what is your department name, all those things you should change in the main.txt. So once if you are done the changes in main.txt, that thesis title, that student names, that the head of the department and designation, supervisor name and designation, wherever it is applicable, that will be automatically updated. Okay, you need not to go to every time to the title page, the certificate, acknowledgement, abstract. You need not to edit all those things. If you done that, changes in main.txt, automatically it will be done in wherever it is required. Okay, once the title of the thesis is done, that just come down student information. So student, how many are there? How many are there? Let's say student, let's write Rajesh M. This is first roll number, and roll number is, let's say, 19881804001. Let's say 180401. Student is Kiran, and second roll number is 19881804002. Third one is, let's say, Shekhar, and roll number is, let's assume that also 19881804003. Okay, so 3 students are there. So Rajesh, Kiran, Shekhar, and the roll numbers are given. Okay, if any batch having 4 members, you just copy these 2 lines. Okay, just copy and here enter, paste it, and write that 4th number. Okay, any 4 members are. Suppose if you have only 2, remove third student details. Okay, if you have only 2, remove third student details. Okay, if you can add the students if you require, you can remove the students if you want. Okay, so if you edit this, now I just compile. The student names I have given. So wherever it is replicates the title page, it is coming. And certificate also it is coming. And acknowledgement also it is coming. Rajesh, Kiran, Shekhar. Okay, so 3 places it is replicating the student names. And once if you change the edits in the main.text, in the 3 places it will automatically update. Okay, then name of the supervisor, your supervisor. Okay, so you write your supervisor name. So myself, so my name Nagarjuna, Department of ECE, and designation. This is my designation. If you write your supervisor name and designation, again wherever it required, automatically it will go. Now department. Department is change your department, like EEE or CSE or IT, mechanical, civil, whatever. So respective department, you change it. And the head of the department, keep your head of the department names, respective department heads, and the respective head of the department designation, professor or whatever. Okay, and the department here you change your HOD name and designation. Okay, so next, and this is the things where we need to change. One thing is my main.text, what we need to change. One is the thesis title, then student details, then supervisor details, then head department name, then HOD details. Okay, right? So thesis, students, supervisor, department, so HOD. So 5 fields that we need to change here. Okay, so these 5 fields, if you do changes here, wherever it is required, that will go and place there. Okay, first main.text, you just enter into the main.text, you do the changes here like this. Okay, after editing all these things, now you go to chapters. So there are 6 chapters default we have given, chapter 1, chapter 2, and so on, chapter 6. Okay, suppose if you want to have one more chapter called chapter 7. One more chapter. So now look at the thesis. My last chapter is chapter 6. Last chapter is chapter 6. That is conclusion and future scope. If you go to this, so chapter heading is conclusions and future scope. So this is my last chapter. Okay. Suppose if you want to add one more chapter, okay, you can add it. So here new file. Okay, select chapter. Okay, so here there are the 3 dots are there. Click on the 3 dots. Okay, new file. New file name is chapter 7. Create. Chapter is there now. Chapter is there. Okay. In chapter 6, so there are some again, same thing I'm writing here. So let's say this results I want to keep here, for example. Okay, so like this, whatever the chapter 6 is there, chapter or what is the title, and at the end this one, chapter 7. Okay, so just you can create and you can write with the chapter 7 and as per the your requirement. But in order to add this chapter 7 also in our main thesis, again you should go to the main.text. Now come down completely. Now see here. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6. Here you should add that chapter 6, 7 also. This is chapter 7. Now we compile. See, chapter 7 also there. Okay, so any number of chapters. Suppose you require only 5. Yes, you delete the 6 here. That's it. Then only 5 chapters will come. Okay, you require only 4. Delete 6 and 5. Or if you want to add, yes, you can add. Okay, you can add the chapters here. Just select the chapters, dots, create new file, and write that chapter 7 or chapter 8 to chapter 9, whatever. That name should add in the main.text. Main.text here. Main.text. Go to the main.text. Come down completely. So like this, you have to add that whatever the chapters are there. Chapter 8 also there. You just copy paste here and write the chapter 7 and write it edit as chapter 8 like that. Okay, so now enter into the chapter. And see, chapter is, this is introduction, first chapter, chapter 1. I will go with chapter 1 here. Okay, chapter 1, introduction. So section means 1.1 main heading. So this is chapter 1 now. So section means 1.1 a section. You give in the curly braces, you give the title of that heading. Okay, so if you want to change, you can type it. So section is 1.1. Background. Okay, so in that whatever the the text, plain text, wherever you want to bring it, and suppose here I have the some text. Yes, this is what I want to paste it. Yes, copy, paste. Okay, run it. So it will come automatically like this. It will set automatic set. Okay, so the beauty of this LaTeX file is it will adjust the text automatically. You need not to do any other settings. Okay, so this is how we just copy paste here. Okay, so for example, from here I want to from this I want to make a new line. So / new line. If you write a new line, see what happened. See here. So what is this? Predetermined DC. After that, voltage V0, which is so new line. It is coming to new line. Okay, so if you want to forcibly, you want to make new line, you just write so forward, backward slash and a new line, so that will push that text to the next line. So this is the plain text. Just copy paste and wherever. So now, if you see here, Subsection is nothing but 1.1.1. Subsection is nothing but 1.1. So what is a subsection? Section is background 1.1 in that subsection. So 1.1.1. So this is 1.1.1 part of the section. Similarly, how to insert image, one more heading is there, that is also subsection. So this subsection is 1.1.1 and this will be 1.1.2, second subsection. Okay, otherwise you can do one thing. Let's do one thing. This subsection, let's cut here and let's paste above the first subsection. Now let's see what happened. Okay, see now how to insert image. Previously it is 1.1.2, but now it is 1.1.1. Why? Because now this text is pasted above the previous subsection. Now this part of a section 1.1.2, previously it is 1.1.1, now it is become 1.1.2. So the order where you are pasting the text and the order it will keep preparing the text. And after that, so this is the again 1.2 is the main heading. Okay, so again main heading means it will get the section. Section is the main heading. Subsection is the subset of that main heading. One more you can, if you want to add one more subsection. Suppose if you want to do 1.1.2.1. 1.1.2.1. So for that you have to write subsection. Subsection becomes another the subset of the section. So this is where we can just copy paste the text, plain text without any this thing, and you can copy paste the sections and you can prepare the headings, subheadings and all those things. This is the first point. And second point is how to insert an image. How to insert an image. Okay, so that is the second point. So in this second point, so now there is a folder called pictures. There is a folder called pictures. So these are whatever the image that you want to insert. Whatever the image that you want to insert. Let's say what is this? So you go to here. So this is the common code to insert image. This is common. So wherever we want to insert the image, you just copy this code and paste over there. And I will tell you how to call that particular image. For example, so these all images what I already uploaded. Now I will show you how to upload a new one. Okay, so now see, so picture, select the pictures. There is 3 dots are there. Click it, upload. Click it, upload. Okay, so upload. So drag here or paste an image or files or select from computer. Select it. Desktop, I saved some, PCH, let's say. So I think it will be the same image. I will take one more. Okay, so I'm taking this screenshot. Let me change this. Okay, so now I just called images. So this one, this images.jpg, I just called it. I just upload it. So that is there in my desktop. I just uploaded. So now coming to this figure, begin figure and H. So centering means that the figure has to be inserted in center. Include graphics. So this is the user package that already done. So the path where that image pictures forward slash and give that image name. What is the image name? Images dot jpg. So once if you type here, automatically it will suggest the dot jpg. This is the dot jpg format. So there's extension also dot jpg and give figure caption here. So what is the title of that image? Title of the image is it a flow chart or is it circuit or block diagram? That name of the figure will be there. No, that you give the caption. Label I will tell you later. So what is this label? And then end figure. Okay, begin figure, end figure. In between that centering that we have to do. So why? Because image has to be placed in center and include graphics means this is the user package and we are calling this is the size of the image and this is the path of the image and the caption. Yes.
Sir, your screen is stuck with that open the image only, sir.
Is it? 1 minute. Now is it okay?
Yeah, now it's fine, sir.
Okay, so now then I will apply tell you once again. So just select pictures folder here. So there are the 3 dots are there. Click and upload. Okay, upload and you can select from your so first we have to save that image, whatever the image that you want to insert in the LaTeX file, the thesis. You should save that image in some folder somewhere in our system. Okay, so just browse that image. Okay, so go to select and desktop, it is there, some images are there. So this is the image that I want to upload that already done. So I'm not opening that. So you open it and it will be added. Okay, so it will be added and come here. So images dot jpg. Okay, now coming to the this one, begin figure, end figure. This is common. We should begin the figure, we should end the figure. In between that, centering. Centering is nothing but the image has to be placed in center. So include graphics is the user package and scale equal to 0.5 is the size that I will show you later. How if you change that by 0.5, what happens? I will show you. And this is the path. Where is that image? Where is that? It is there in the folder called pictures. Pictures. In that, what is the image that you want to insert? Images.jpg. Right. Images.jpg. Caption. Caption means give your caption, that image figure name. Okay. And the labeling I will tell you later. So while citations I'm discussed, that I'll tell you at the end. Fine. So this is the common code. Wherever that image that you want to insert, this is the common. Okay. So this is the common code. So now run it. Compile. See, the image gets changed, right? Previously, third block is there, Vardhaman College of Engineering third block. Now it is showing something else. Okay, why? Because I called this image in the place of here, I called this. So automatically it is coming. So now see the scale. Suppose if you change the setting 0.25. Previously it is 0.5. Now I made it 0.25. Recompile. What happens to see the size of the image? It is decreased, right? So that scale is nothing but size of the image, the dimensions of the image. You can enlarge or you can you can decrease the size. Okay, that depends on scale. You can also depend. You just edit trial and error method. You can choose that appropriate size of the image. Okay, so this is the common code. Wherever the image is required, you just copy this code and there you just copy paste and keep it begin and end as it is, center as it is. Only thing is you have to change these 3. Okay, so here include graphics. You have to decide the size of the image and path and give the caption, that figure name, and labeling you give anything else what you want is catchy word you can give. That I will tell you importance of the label later. So these three things you have to change for all the images. Wherever you want to do it, you can do it. So this is how we can call image, and you can insert the image in the LaTeX. This is our second point. And the third point is equations. Okay, so equations are, so there are multiple ways to write equations. One thing is you can take help of, online you can take help, or if you have some, word file, means let's say there is a tool called math type. It's getting opening, 1 minute. Okay, so this is the tool called math type, right? So suppose if you take any new document, let's say new document, so the math type will be added. If your math type tool is installed in your desktop or PC, so that math type will be added to your Word file. That will be added to the Word file. So now go to the math type. This is one way I'm going to tell you. So this word should be advanced one, like 2013. This is I'm using 2013 Word file. So the in basic level 2007, this option we may not be there. In advanced Word format, software, it will be their option. So this is one of the options that I'm showing you. So go to the math type. So in order to get this math type tool should be installed in your desktop. That's primary condition. Okay, once you install that, go to the math type. Okay, here inline is there. Okay, inline. Just click on it. So here I want to type a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is the equation that I want to type. Okay, type it. Okay, so type it and close. So now the equation is this: a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, now select this. Select this. Here the option called toggle text. Option is there now, so called toggle text. If you click that, it will convert that image into the LaTeX file image. It will convert that equation into the LaTeX format. So now we just copy. Just copy here. Go to your respective, this one, and paste wherever required. And you want to paste it. Paste here. Run it. See, a plus b whole square. So it is there, right? So see here. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so only simple thing. You just go to the Word file. If it is advanced version, go to the math type. So provided that math type should be installed in your desktop. Okay, math type inline. Type the equation. Close this. Close this. Select that equation. Click on toggle text. That it automatically converted. That you copy and paste in your LaTeX file. So it will display. It will give the equation. This is one way. Okay, and one more thing. Suppose if you want to give the numbering for it, equation number 1.1, some 1.2, something like that, you want to give that number. So you should keep this equation, this this one in the like this: begin equation, end equation. So now copy. So before that begin equation, Okay, so see the number is there 1.1 numbering. Okay, so if you keep it in equations, it will number will be allotted, or otherwise if you want to simply write that, you need not to write this end equation and begin equation. You need not to write, just type that equation and do it, you will get that equation directly. So this is the equation. Okay, so this way we can insert that. Suppose this is one of the method. Okay, suppose if the Word file is not there with advanced version, like you have the 2007 version, so you can't do with the help of a Word file. Okay, no issue. Okay, that is one method. And second method is just to Google it, you will get some latex editor dot. Okay, so large idea. So this is lagrid.com. So there is a tool website called math equation generator in LaTeX. If you search, you'll get the first one, the second one, lagrida.com. Just go there. Just go there. Okay. Now what I want to write. So here the all options are there. Okay. All options are there. Just I'm taking brackets. Click, and it is taking this a plus b. Okay, whole square. Whole square means what? This is x power n is there now, x power n cap. So now 2 a plus b whole square equal to. Okay, so now it is displaying that what you are typing here, the equation is displaying here. So you see here. Okay, equal to a square, a x power n, that is a square, plus 2ab plus b x power n, that is n. So now what is that? A plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now you copy this. Again go to your LaTeX file. So you'll get, so there are the two are there now. So you can remove this. You'll get again same thing. Same thing. Okay, so these two ways, this everyone can use this tool. So the website is latexeditor.lagrida.com. Okay, so this is available. You can make use of this code. So you can type whatever you want. You can type here. Like suppose if you want to write the division. So let's say division a by b is there. A by b is nothing but, let's say, a by b. So fraction. What is the numerator? A. What is the denominator? B. Equal to. So 5 by let's say x plus y by x minus y. Let's say again fraction I required. A by what is 1? X plus y divided by I required x minus y. So you see here a by b equal to x plus y by x minus y. Or if you want any arrows, if you want to keep it, yes, keep it arrow. This arrow required. Right, any special characteristics like so alpha I required, beta I required, gamma required. Okay, delta, sigma, right? So all those things, whatever you want, what not, you just click and keep going. So that will displays. By anyway, the output is displaying here now. So based on that, you can change. If you want to change, you can change that. So whatever after completing that equation, you just copy, go to your overleaf and paste it. If you want to numbering, keep it begin equation first, end equation last. That numbering will come. Otherwise, if you don't require any numbering, leave it. Just blank, you can do it. Just blindly you can paste that. Okay. So this is the inserting equations. Any number of equations if you want, you can insert n number of equations, whatever. This is the method. Two methods we have. One is using at the help of Word file you can do if you have the advanced version. If you don't have any advanced version, that's also fine. You can go to the online. Okay, so latexeditor.legre.com. So in that, it just keep typing your equation. Anyway, it will display in the bottom your output. After completing that, you just copy that code and paste here. That is one way. Another way, two ways. Okay, so these two methods will help you to write the equations. So this is the way we can write the equations. Next, the fourth one is tables. How to insert table. So how to insert table. So in this how to insert tables also. So we have one more source called online tablegenerator.com. Tablegenerator.com. Okay, so this site helps us to create LaTeX, helps us to create tables. Okay, so that can be converted into text, the LaTeX code that we can copy and paste in the Overleaf. So I will show you how to do. So just go to the file, new table, select how many rows you want. I want 10 rows. I want let's say 5 columns. Let's say. Okay, I want, so you choose how many. So valid range is 1 to 500 rows you can create, columns 1 to 20 you can create. So depends on your requirement you select. I'm selecting this. So 5 columns, 20. Okay, so 10 rows, right? So select all. Select all. So this is add all borders. This is all borders. Okay, so this is the normal regular table, but I want to merge these top all three. Yes, merge it. So this is the merge it. In the second row, I want these to merge, and these three merge, and these two rows merge, and these two merge. So you do whatever that structure the table you want, you do whatever that depends on complete your requirement. Complete your requirement. Okay, so you know the table, what are the headings should be there, what are the columns or what are the rows and what are the data that I have to keep. You know everything. So why? Because this table generally helps us in the result columns or when the literature survey or somewhere else, wherever if you want to keep the comparison you can generate. So for that table, how best I can keep that table that the very well, so about your requirement. So depends on your requirement. You select a number of rows and number of columns and what the rows, what are the row cells or what are the column cells to be merged. Yes, you merge it. Okay. Now I want to keep here the top level. Let's say something electronic, something I want to write here. Yes, write it. And this is something like the CSC. This something triple E. Okay, just I'm trying to write something. Okay, so don't think that under electronic CSC how CSC comes. Don't think like that. So just I'm example. I'm writing this, and this is let's say IT, and this is civil, and this is mechanical, and this is again EC, and this okay, and these values. Okay, so just I'm giving some values 10. And this also 10, and this also 10, this also 10. Okay, so all are I'm copying. So this is my table. Depends on requirement, you type whatever you want. Whatever you want to type it. Suppose here I want to write micro. Okay, so \micro. Right. Okay, \micro. So after generating all those things, after generating table, you create your own table. After creating, now come down. Table caption. What is the table name? My table name is results. Comparison of results. My table name is comparison of results, my table name. Okay, labeling, you give one label, label, I'm just giving results label. So for the image also we have some label, tables also we have label, that I will tell you what is the labeling, I will tell you later. So label. Okay, next come down. So caption above, so he select here. So where is the caption? So remember the caption of the figure should be bottom of the figure, and after the figure bottom we should select, and the table means above the table. Okay, caption of the table should come above the table, caption of the figure should come bottom of the figure. So select caption above and center table horizontally. So why? Because that table has to be placed center. Okay, so center table horizontal. These two select, you select these two only. Caption above, table center table horizontal. Okay, after selecting this, now generate. So now this is the code of your table. Okay, now copy from bottom to begin. So till to begin. So the first two not required. So this is the user package, multi-row should be there, that already we added in the main.txt. You don't bother about the packages and all. Start from begin to end, you copy. Start from begin to end, copy. This is my table. Okay, this is my requirement. Go to your LaTeX. So here I want to insert. Yes, paste it. Come recompile. Okay, see, this is my table. Right, and here one more I forgot. So this text has to be come in middle, no? So this should be middle and this middle. So select all. Select all. So this is the middle text. Middle text. Okay, now it everything coming middle. Okay, so now generate. Now take right from begin to till here. And now copy paste. So now the electrons coming in middle, right? So now this is the table. This is where we can insert the table. So you design your own table. How you want to design? So you take multiple rows or multiple columns. You may, if you want to match all rows or all columns or whatever, whatnot. Or I will show you something. So here, if you observe all these things, there is a called H line. H line stands for horizontal line. H line stands for horizontal line. Suppose after electronics, I don't want to this H line. Okay, remove. So see what happens. H line. If you remove that H line, horizontal line. See, after electronics, is there any line between CSC, EEE, or in between that any line? Is there any line? No, it is gone. So why? Because you remove that H line. So like that, wherever if you want to remove that horizontal line, you can remove it. If you want to remove that horizontal line, yes, obviously. Or here itself, if you want to deselect, yes, deselect this. Okay, for example, so I deselect everything. So this top line, this line, the left line and right line, everything I deselected. But I want to write, so go to here. So this is another way. Okay, so this is way, so we can select. So for here, or suppose if you want to remove this, the line has gone. So the design, so however you want to design, you can design, and for that you can generate, take that code and go to your LaTeX file and paste it. And here I'm keeping again H line. Okay, horizontal line is, sorry, H line backslash. Right, H line. Right. So this is where we can create table with the help of online tool called tablegenerator.com. Right, so you design your own table however you want table, you just design, and so based on that you keep it a caption above and center the horizontal line, then generate the code. Okay, this is creating tables, and that code you can copy paste here. Okay, so and here, so micro, where is the triple E? Mu. Micro. So yes, micro. So this is the micro. So dollar symbol and first and end slash mu. So this all shortcuts I will tell you. So where we can get this for lambda or alpha or whatever. So here we have no equation. So where we can micro. So micro means, see, this is the one. Okay, for backslash and mu. So that you can paste it. So this is where we can create the tables and we can generate the code that we can copy and paste here. Okay, this is the fourth one. So far we have discussed how to copy paste the text, plain text, then how to insert the image, then how to write the equations, then how to insert the table, and the final one, citations. The citations are very important for the prepare the reports. So wherever you require, you have to cite it. So as I told you, so I told you to, I will discuss that labeling later now. So now this is the time to discuss about the label. So now coming to image, any image or table, whatever. So coming to the first image, so the label is Berlin. Okay, so Berlin something you give whatever you want. Okay, so generally in thesis sorry, in research articles, so somewhere you will see this is explained as shown in figure so and so number, or this operation is shown in some figure as per the figure shown in something. Okay, generally we used to see these kind of statements. Okay, so there the numbering will become, so some figure 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, that you can write it manually, no issues, that's not a problem. But if you write that figure number 1.1 or 1.2 or manually, suppose at the, so the thesis is now we are starting a thesis today, so it's keep going, so it takes 1 week or 1 month time. So the progression, where the progressing it keep progressing, somewhere the text will be modified, the text will be copy above the what you are already shared, that 1.1 or 1.2 above the text, or before after the text, what the numbering again all the time, so that the figure number we have to change manually. If you give that number, figure number, so it depends on the text, it depends on the figures, the reordering, all the time we have to edit. Okay, so before you need not, so if you cite that image, you need not to do that. Okay, so that manual allocating the figure number, that will do automatically if you refer the, or if you cite the image like this. So now see, so as a voltage regulator as shown in figure, So backslash reference ref in bracket curly braces, I am writing that label name. These two must be same. Suppose if you want to write okay, if you want to write nog, and here also write nog. Okay, so here also you can write. So now let's see how the number comes. See, as shown figure 1.1. This is 1.1. So this figure name are given labeling as nog. That nog has given here the reference. So it is taking. Okay. So now you are doing. So you are doing some. You are keep preparing the thesis, and the later you came to know that suppose if you want to insert one more image above this figure 1.1, and so let's say in between the this paragraph, if you want in between the paragraph, you want to insert one more image. So let me explain you same image or some other image I want to insert here. Okay, so what is this figure I have given? So this is I'm getting 1.1. So now what happened? So later I decided to insert one more image above this or before this image. Okay, so this labeling is I'm giving some other name like 1, 2, 3, let's say 1, 2, 3, and here as shown here ref curly braces 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now this image is first, then this image should be next. So now recompile, let's see what happens. So now see, so this is, it becomes 1.1, now it becomes 1.2. Previously it is 1.1 actually. Previously it is 1.1, and so in the previously this image is not there. Now I realize that I want to insert one more image. So above this paragraph. So I have done some other image and I have done. So the numbering automatically changes, right? So this is the use of giving reference. Okay, otherwise if you write directly 1.1, so that 1.1, 1.2, if you give manually, you can do it, no issues. But later if you decide to insert one more image above that paragraph, that numbering you have to keep changing manually. Okay, so that is the disadvantage of giving reference figure numbers reference giving manually. That is the disadvantage. So we should give reference as this. So then the figuring number automatically it will do. Similarly, tables. In the tables also, this table labeling. What is the name of this table labeling? Label is results. Okay, so label is results. So as shown in in the text, as shown in table reference. What is that reference? Results. Results. Select. Recompile. Now come down. So where it is inserting. So see the table 1.1. Okay, so if this is named, so later again if you insert one more table above this or before this paragraph, again it will become automatically, it will become 1.2, that the first inserted table will become 1.1. Okay, so don't forget to cite the images and tables, because so this LaTeX file is automatic adjustment. For example, here something image is there, some so some image is there, so Word file image. Suppose if this image is not fitting here, this image is not fitting here because of the text of above this is used and it not able, so this image automatically goes to the next page, but it will not keep that space as empty. It will paste some other text, the next paragraph. So after this image, whatever the text is there, no, that will bring the text and paste here. But if you order in this image first, text next, but coming to the output, it will come the text first, image next. The reason is the image is not, so that whatever the provided space is not enough for the image. automatically it will send that image to the next page and it will bring some text in the place of that empty place. Okay, at that time, so if that citation as shown in figure 5.1 or 5.2, so that is enough. That 5.1 figure, it might be the next page or immediate to bottom of that 5.1 or after 10 pages, after 20 pages, no issues. Why? Because the citations are done. As shown in figure 5.1 means we will go to that 5.1 where it is. Wherever it is, we'll go there. That image may be after 5 pages, after 10 pages, after end of their thesis, no issues. Okay, sometimes that image will come at immediate bottom of that table or after the next page after 5 pages. That depends on the structure or depends on the size of the dimensions of the image or the size of the text, whatever. And it will do automatic adjustment. So for that, that citations are very important, figures and tables. Okay, so figure table should be come on the top above the table and figure name should be bottom the figure. Bottom they should be labeled at the bottom, and for table that should be labeled at the top above the table. Okay, this is the citations of images and table. And one more type of reference is there, that is citations called reference papers. Even you can see in the research articles, somewhere we see in the square brackets there will be some 1, 2, 3, and what is 1, 2, 3 is nothing but the first reference paper, second reference paper, third reference paper. If the square bracket 1 is there, we will go to the reference section and we'll see the first paper. In the square brackets 2 is there, we'll go to the reference section and we'll see the second paper. Somewhere in the writing thesis or somewhere if you see the research articles, the citations of the numbering will be there. How to do that citations? How to mention that citations? Is you go to the reference.bib. Okay, so for example, I will search one paper. So there is some paper. So suppose this is the paper I want to cite. Okay, just click on it. So this is the paper. Temporarily unavailable. Okay, so you do one thing. So here so for Google Scholars also you can go this. Okay, in the bottom there is a site term called cite. For example, this is the paper that I want to cite. So the paper is called cite is there. So click on it. Okay, click on it. Come down to bibtex. Go to the bibtex. So this is the code of this paper. So just copy here. copy, go to your LaTeX, and here I want to paste. You place wherever you want. Okay, so here where you are pasting this matter, it doesn't matter. So you can keep it the end, you can copy in the middle, you can copy in the first part. The order in the thesis, how where you are citing, where you are giving the citation, that is the matter now. So now see article. So article number. So this is the this is the name of the this is the labeling of this paper. The article are here online. The first word for this one, for this one, for this one, the first one, the first after opening the curly braces, the first word whatever it is there, that is the labeling of that reference paper. Okay, so now let's say this is my reference paper. I want to cite in the chapter 1, let's say. Okay, so I want to place here I want to place, or here I want to place. So the code is \cite. Okay, cite, and here then the words is, this is the word, right? First one word, right? FENG 2021 ANNS. This is the word, the name of my reference paper. So recompile. So now see the citations here. The number 1 is coming, right? So input voltage and temperature, curly braces, 1 is coming here. And go to the references. What is my first paper? ANNS for the fast, what is this? Parameterized EM modeling and so on. Okay, so now if you go to that, what is the paper you are taking? Okay, so same thing, right? ANS for fast parameterized EM modeling. The state of the art, something, so, machine learning or something. So that is coming my first paper. So as a reference. Okay, so now I want to cite one more paper before the citation. So now I'll go to the, for example, reference.bib. So the first paper is first top is pasted here. So this paper only top, in the top it is, the paper is pasted, but I want to cite the last one. So this is the number of this paper. I want to cite this paper. So 9016866. Okay, so where I cited here, but here I want to cite. I want to cite. So let's say here I want to cite curly braces this number. Automatically the reference number whatever are there, that will display, that we can select. So here I want to select. Okay, so now recompile. Previously this ANN paper is first reference. Now let's see what happened. So where is ANN? So ANN went to, this is the ANN paper, right? ANN for the fast parameterized EM modeling. This went to the second paper. What is the first paper? Design of high-speed hybrid full adder using FinFET 180 nanometer technology. Where it is actually, if you go to the reference.bib. So this is the paper, right? The last one. What is the title of this paper? Design of the high-speed hybrid full adder using FinFET 180 80 nanometer technology. But in the reference.bib, it pasted at an end. This paper pasted at the beginning. So it doesn't matter where your coding, this code in the, with respect to the reference.bib, it doesn't matter where you're pasting. It's the matter about where you're citing in the thesis. If you cite that paper in the very first chapter, in the very first module, in the very first paragraph, it will come first. The order, automatical references will be changed automatically. Okay, now see what is this. So let's see here. So this is the citation number lorem. So what is this? This is, there is some website called as this one. What is this? Lorem ipsum generator. So this is the number is 6. This number is 6 actually. So now I want to cite this paper. I want to vary this paper. Very first beginning. So the block diagram of cite. What is that name? Lorem. I want to cite so very beginning chapter, very first chapter, and very first paragraph in the starting order. So now let recompile. Let's see what happened. The sixth reference will go to the first. Now see the first one. So this is how we need to do the citations of the research papers. This is how we have to do. Okay, so in the reference.bib, it doesn't matter where you are pasting that code. It's matter about where you are citing in the thesis. So wherever you cite it, or depends on that citation order and that citation numbers automatically it will be done automatically. This also you can do manually. So 1, 2, 3 that, but so every time you have to do manually, that's very hectic problem. So because we have some n number of reference papers we can cite. So all the time you can't see what is 1, what is 2, what is 3. So somewhere we forget. So somewhere so it's duplicate numbers may come. So to avoid all these things, better way to cite properly. So figures, tables, reference papers. So this is better way to cite. So if you do the manually, so all the time we can't remember all the images, all the figures, all the tables, and all the reference papers. That will become very hectic job. Okay, so this is the fifth one. So the first thing is very first model when you uploading first you create the login, then upload .gif file what shared by your head of the departments. Okay, after sharing, very first thing what you have to do, you go to the what bonafide.txt. At the end there will be some 2% symbols are here and here. You remove that. Then go to the main.txt. Okay, change the thesis. Whatever it is, thesis. Yes, change the thesis title, student details, supervisor details, your department name, and your HOD department head of the department name and designation. This you change here. If you change here, wherever it is there, that will be replicated. Okay, then you can directly go to after that you can directly go to that. Then you have to prepare the abstract also. Abstract that text is there. That is also plain text. You can copy here. Okay, so abstract you can plain text and keywords. If you want to write, keep any one. You can keep it. Keeping some semicolon all of things. You can write the same keywords here. Okay, and if you do all those things, and so the table of contents and table of images will be done automatically. If you do that citations and everything and the labeling and everything, okay, if you do this table of contents, the headings, subheadings, main headings, all will come generate automatically. You need not to do anything here. References, all those things, list of tables, how many tables are there, list of figures, how many figures are there. Okay, if you do this proper method, what I told you now, if you do all those things, automatically list of figures, list of tables, list of table of contents, everything will be generated automatically. Okay, and then there is some more thing called abbreviations. In the throughout abbreviations, we have to define what is there. Somewhere we'll use some shortcuts. Okay, so shortcuts we have to write the abbreviations, right? So this is the table called so this is the description and abbreviation. What is the shortcut? So this item \item VCE. So VCE stands for Vardhaman College. So in between the space is H space means horizontal space. 2 centimeters will be there, horizontal space. So VCE stands for Vardhaman College of Engineering. Another shortcut I am writing CMOS. That is complementary metal oxide semiconductor. Again write another shortcut \item square brackets CSC. Okay, so now what happened? What is CSC? Computer Science Engineering. And so on, computer science and engineering. So that, so next triply write to something. So whatever the shortcuts you are using, so if you write it and generate, recompile, it will come CSC like that. Okay, so this is abbreviations. page. So you can write how many observations are. If you keep entering and going, suppose if it is more than one page, it will go to the next page. No issues. You need not create any other extra page. Nothing. So you keep typing all the shortcuts. Okay, so it will go to the next page if any more number of are there. Okay, so this is where we can do. So only thing is copy pasting text, plain text, images, equations, tables, citations. Right. So this is the procedure to prepare the thesis. So any questions?
No, sir, I have a doubt.
Sorry.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Sir, you said we need to maintain that project Viva always held on, no, sir.
Yeah.
And the table name should be at the top of the table.
Table name, yeah, right.
And one more thing, actually, sir, can you show that latex overleaf page?
Sorry.
Sir, can you come to the overleaf page?
Okay.
Sir, in the bona fide page, sir.
Bona fide page. Okay. Bona fide page.
Sir, while entering the department HOD designation,
Here.
Yes, sir. Once you
Here
go
you
in
need not
the
touch
right,
anything. You don't touch anything here.
not there, sir. In the right side, in the right side. In the
Right.
recompile. Okay, if you go up to the bona fide
Okay, I will
page.
go up. Okay, bona fide certificate. Yes.
So what here it's happening is here we have only professor and head, but some HODs have associate professor and head. So it is going
Right,
out of the
associate
indentation.
professor. Right,
It is
associate
going,
only.
sir, it's going out of the indentation of the page.
Okay, let me check. Okay. Then go to the bona fide. So see this space is there now, 2.5 centimeters. This one you can make it 2. Somewhere you can. So it's coming right. You just adjust the column width.
If you adjust this, there will be no problem, sir, if we change the settings.
No issues. That it is going out of this one. No issues. Or otherwise, you can do one thing. Keep here 2.5 only, and okay. So this we cannot change it now. Then. Okay, so keep it zeros. Actually, so we can send this, head EC or head whatever to the next line. The fourth line also we can keep it, but if you keep here, wherever that head of the name is there, that will same thing will be replicated there. So we can't do that. So you can do this. We can decrease the size space between the first column and second column. No issues.
Okay. Thank you.
No. Any other? right? If no queries, we'll wind up.
How many
Yeah.
pages the thesis can be there up to a maximum? Is there any range?
Including all pages, it should be 70, including a title page, certificate, acknowledgement, everything. Minimum 70.
Okay, minimum 70. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Still any doubts? Okay. If no queries, we'll end up. If you are still in the preparation of your thesis, if you have any doubts, you can call me or you can ping me at any time. So please, they can come and meet me in the Department of ECE. Okay, so myself, Nagarjuna, you can ask any faculty, he will guide you to where to come. Okay, so